In this video, I'll be sharing with you some of the causes or some reasons you feel so restless and unmotivated. Okay, so make sure you watch the very end to reap the benefits of this video. Hi, if you are new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, remember that I appreciate you for coming back. Okay, restlessness can be seen as the persistent desire to move or the inability to focus due to undue tension from the brain, leading to a feeling of despair and hopelessness. Feeling restless is normal unless if it's minimum restlessness, but then they continue. That's why I said persistent. The continuous feeling of restlessness. That's when the problem begins, and it can be caused due to some behaviors that ourselves put up. Okay, so if you didn't know, these are just some things I want to share with you. So the first reason you are feeling restless is because you are suppressing your true self. Yes, in each and every one of us there's what we call the inner self and the inner critic. So when you were a kid, the inner self was what was dominating. That's why you could do everything you wanted to do. All what made you happy, you were able to do that. But as you grow up, the inner self silences itself, and then the inner critic takes over. So the inner critic helps you to play safe. It makes you feel like you're supposed to be conscious of everything around you, your environment, the people around you, and how you feel. So it forces you to play safe. In that manner, like, it limits your creativity, and it limits your happiness self, because you're not able to do the things that you truly feel like doing. You always want to be on the safer side, and you always want to be on the pleasing side of people. So you're always behind, and you feel left out, and you feel like you're not living up to your potential. And that's what causes jealousy in most people, because you are not living up to your own true self. You are suppressing that motivated feeling within you. You are suppressing it. So when you see other people ignite their lives, you feel like, what is wrong with you? Why are you not able to live to that standard? Why are you not able to do those kind of things? So this suppressing of your inner self can also lead to restlessness. You don't have a focused mind. You always want to be on the about, because you feel like if you are doing everything, then you will also be able to live to your true self. What you have to do is look down within yourself. Write down those things that you used to love doing when you were a kid, those things that you admire in people, those things that people do that you wish you could also do it. And also learn to shut down your inner critic. Dare to do things that it tells you not to, things that it tells you you get hurt when you do it. Dare to do those things, and as time goes on, you will see that you'll be able to live up to your inner self, and then your inner self will now dominate over your inner critic. Okay, so dare to do those things your inner critic tells you, to be able to let your inner self dominate over it. Okay, because it matters. And the next cause of restlessness and feeling of unmotivatedness is if you are battling with too many fronts. If you are running a one-man show, it can lead to restlessness, because you are the only one doing everything and you want everything to be perfect. So if you are doing everything, how can everything be perfect? You always be on the about, and then sometimes you just need someone to tell you that this is what must be done. It can just be a little thing that is causing your restlessness, and because you are too busy, you can't see those things. You just need someone's view on that. Maybe just something simple. You just need someone to tell you that this is what is supposed to be done, and this is what is not supposed to be done. Sometimes that's all what you need. But then because you are running a one-man show, there's no one to tell you that. So you always be there about doing a lot of things that if someone had looked into whatever you are doing, it will have saved you a lot of energy and time. And battling too many fronts can also be that you have two goals that you want to achieve, but then those two goals are opposing each other. So if they are opposing each other, you are setting yourself for failure automatically. Assuming you set a goal to live healthily, and you set another goal to cut down on your spending. And we know that living healthily has to do with buying fruits, buying all those kind of raw things, and they are expensive. So if you are going to live healthy and you are cutting down on your cost, you see that those two goals are so conflicting, and then it will cause your restlessness because you want to achieve all those two, and then you can't achieve all those at once. So what you have to do is to achieve one, and then as time goes on you achieve the other, because you can't achieve all those two conflicting goals at a go. So look into your goals and your dreams. Maybe there's just two that is conflicting and you are not able to figure it out. Make sure you analyze it and figure it out and achieve one, then sometime to come you achieve the other. So this is the second one. If you watched this far and you got anything out of it, make sure you smash the subscribe button, like, share and comment. Okay, it means a lot for this channel. You know, if you do that, the algorithm will fall in love with this channel, so you have to do it. And the last cause of restlessness and unmotivatedness in your life is negative perspectives on life. If you have a negative perspective on life, you see that your mind will always be on the loose, cause you always be thinking about negative stuff, and you won't always have time to even look into what you've done to be able to appreciate yourself more. If you have a negative perspective on life, whatever dream you achieve or whatever failure that you encounter, you always look at the things, like the negative things that happen, instead of looking at the positive things that happen. You always look at negative things that happen. What are some of the negative things that happen? What are some of the people I hate? What are some of these things? All those negative things, you always think of them, but then try to look at positive things now. If you are that kind of person, try to look at positive things now. Whatever you are doing or whatever doesn't work out, try to look at the positive side. Okay, it didn't work out, but then what did I learn? How many people did I influence, and all those things. So instead of looking at negative things, start looking at positive side of whatever you do, so that you reduce the restlessness in your life. If you do that, like if you try looking at the positive side of whatever you do, you will be able to reduce your restlessness and the feeling of unmotivated in your life. Okay, so that does it for today. If you liked it, you know what to do. See you on my next video.